It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome to Game 3 of this Western Conference first-round series. We're 2-0 so far, and we'll see if the home court advantage holds sway. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And joining us in a bit later from the sidelines, Doris Burke. We've got the San Antonio Spurs and the Denver Nuggets. Take a look at the Nuggets. They need the boost here from the hometown fans, trailing 2-0. It is critical for them to start to edge back into the series.
And an opportunity here to change the momentum of this series. The odds are stacked against them after losing those first two on the road. But now in their building, their fans, it's their chance to get back into it.
Simply do or die time. I mean, they can't be discouraged by the two losses. There's still plenty of time left in this series. The most important game is the current game. The crowd isn't discouraged, and we can feel that. Just listen to them. They're going at it in here.
A look at the San Antonio Spurs opening lineup. Parker and Green are the guard pairing. Aldridge out there with Dwayne. Dedmon, and it's Leonard in at the 3 spot.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal, and then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
In transition, here come the Spurs. Parker leading the charge, and Leonard gets it to go. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Spurs.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnover.
The other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've been able to convert off turnover.
So here's Gallinari. Kawhi Leonard making his last shot. Just 4 to shoot. And Gallinari kicks to Fareed. A three-pointer, no good. The Spurs have gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. Out left to the wing. Parker against Harris. Parker passes to Dedmon. They kick it out to Green. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the defense has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull that trick. You've got to be in his face and not give him any space.
And you can see, Clark, that he has garnered the attention of the defense here. They are not going to allow him to get those kinds of looks.
Aldridge and the Spurs scoring again.
I tell you what, guys, it's going to be a tough day on this defense if he's got the A game rolling tonight.
They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. Here's Leonard, and it's good on the assist by Parker.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Routier kicks to Fareed. Pass it to Gallinari. Leonard with the steal. Parker outside. Gallinari against Leonard. Outside, Green. Three-pointer. Rebound by the Nuggets. They want to put some distance between them and the loss on Monday.
And listen, you have to take advantage of the freebies. And on that night, they did not, and that is why they just could not recover.
Exactly. I mean, they left too much cheese at the foul line. And in the end, it mattered on the scoreboard and cost them.
Here's Dedmon. Fouling the basket by Kenneth Faried. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession.
And really no choice but to lunge for that pass to make sure it didn't get through.
Yeah, and that was important. Probably would have been a quick 2 points if he doesn't get a hand on it and knock it out of bounds.
Green kicks to Leonard. The shot is good, and so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
Really not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. I mean, they've just given them too many looks inside.
Yeah, and usually when a team goes on a run like this, it's because they are getting too many opportunities on the inside. Make them beat you from deep.
So here's Gallinari. Kawhi Leonard making his last shot. Just 5 on the clock. Tries from 16. The shot no good. And the Spurs going the other way now. It's an 8-point differential. And he goes in for the dunk.
You could not diagram a better way to open a quarter.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look at the lead they've jumped out to already. What a start.
And Denver decides to take their first time out here. Again, Doris Burke spoke with Mike Malone. Doris?
He has the demeanor you might expect from a coach in his situation. After dropping the first 2 in hostile territory, he recognizes the task they have in front of them. He said, we didn't get it done on the road, and now we have to take care of business at home. Simple as that. Let's see how it plays, guys.
Thanks, Doris.
And no excuse there for missing that one after being freed up by a great pick.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, they came away empty, but they got the look they wanted, and really, I like the movement and communication there.
And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
One shot.
It's going to be Aldridge shooting. That one on Vucevic. The Spurs shooting their first free throw of the game right now. Now, here's Moutier. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Screen by Faried. Shot to stop the run. A nice shot by Gallinari. San Antonio leading by 11. Parker with it. Pass to Dedmon. Back to Parker. He kicks it to Aldridge. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Now here's Vucevic. Now the feed to Harris. Green with the block. Here's Parker. Kicks it to Dedmon. Leonard on the wing. Vucevic defending. 5 on the clock. And the wide open shot from Green. Misses the 3.
And he made sure not to just draw the foul. That was good defense out on the perimeter.
Very good. He's a thinking man's defender. Knows how to bother even the best shooters without being overly aggressive.
Oh, that's blocked. Now Parker still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Here's Leonard. It's in, and he's a very efficient fighter. For 6 on the game.
And there are more points tacked on here to the early lead.
And it's a nice lead as well. I mean, it's no mystery how they've done it. They're attacking the basket.
Now here's Moutier. He feeds it to Gallinari. Fareed, a screen on Leonard. Gallinari dishes to Fareed. And Harris wide open. He shoots, and he didn't get quite enough under that one. And it's the Spurs ball. They're on a 19-4 run right now. Leonard against Harris. Now the pass to Dedmon. Over in the corner, Green. Tries again, and it's laid up and in by Aldridge. Aldridge has got 11 points.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up a little more sense of urgency.
Yeah, they've got to do a little more to disrupt their offensive rhythm, too.
Way too many shots in close, and he's got to get his guys to cut that down in terms of points in the paint.
Clearly the reason for the timeout, Greg. I mean, he wants his guys to toughen up inside and start protecting the rim.
So both teams changing it up here. Right side, Batum. They set the pick to the wing on the left. 5 to shoot. Here's Lamb. And the 3 off target.
Tell you what, they haven't wasted any time getting into the swing of things on the boards.
And even this early, that's a good omen for the rest of the game.
Here's Lee. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. Now let's take a brief moment to see which teams were the best at shooting the ball from deep in the regular season. In the 3rd spot, the Spurs.
Boy, this team has an awful lot of confidence, Kevin, from behind the three-point line. I think in large measure because they have multiple three-point shooters. They don't have to rely on 1 or 2 guys. They've got a number of capable three-point shooters, and that gives you confidence as a team.
The Nuggets trail by 18. And here is Lamb. To the paint, looking to end the drought. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play chance here. Denver shooting their first foul shot of the night, and that one misses. Spurs leading by 16. Mills passes to Gasol. Now here's Mills. D right on him. And that one's good by Clark. Clark's got himself going there, his first points of the game on the deep ball. Denver's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Screen by Fareed. Ball stolen. And here they come. And Simmons kicks to Lee. Stolen by Fareed. Outside, Batum. And that one's good, Jokic.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the D thinking, jump shot, gave a little pump fake, and then off to the races.
And Simmons kicks to Gasol. Can't hit. Some solid defense from Fareed.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it, Greg. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Now here's Mills. Nicholas Batum unable to get his shot to go. Here's Simmons. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Just 5 to shoot. Dishes it to Mills. Gasol, a screen on Fareed. Shot's good by Mills.
And the offense has come together immediately. I mean, they're threatening to run away with this thing already.
Greg, it's hard to imagine they'll stay this hot for 4 quarters, but if they even approximate that, watch out.
Screen by Fareed. Here's Murray. And no good trying to get that one. And the buzzer sounds to end the first, and we've got a blowout underway here. And the Gasol brothers, both starters in the All-Star game last season. It's the first time that's happened in NBA history.
It's like a dream come true. It's hard to really picture it. I'm just proud to be Mark's brother.
Well, their story is a bit like a fairy tale, the way two of them, sons of medical professionals in Spain, have become two of the best centers in the NBA of this era.
Yeah, and especially, Kevin, when you remember what a raw talent and how big and bulky Marc Gasol was when he was drafted by the Lakers, who traded him to Memphis for his brother.
And we're set to get started again for the next bit of action in this Game 3. The guys who've seen a confident-looking Spurs team out there.
Really active hands early on here as they're able to acquire several steals.
Well, they've really been aggressive guys on defense, and it's paid off, so why stop? Keep it up.
On the court for San Antonio here in the second. They've got Pau Gasol. Aldridge out there with Kawhi Leonard. And it's Mills, and it's Simmons in at the 2 spot.
Superb assist there. He played the role of the maestro on that one.
Murray kicks to Beasley. Fires the 3. Mills with the rebound.
You've got to give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backboard.
They've done a lot of things well today, but really it's about what they've done on the backboard that's at the top of that list.
Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. He dishes it to Leonard. A wide open look for Gasol. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Gasol's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. The Nuggets trail by 21. Now Murray. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. The dish to Beasley. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. Batum, good. Now here's Mills. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Pass to Leonard. Gasol setting the pick for Aldridge. The 10-footer. No luck. Now Denver takes it the other way. Here's Murray. Rejected by Gasol. But they'll get another chance. Batum wide open. He fires. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game. And the Nuggets with some changes. Gallinari, he's checked in for Batum. And it's Moutier in for Money. Green, he's checked in for San Antonio. Parker comes in for Patty Mills. Gasol a screen. Parker dishes to Gasol. They kick it out to Green. Good, and the assist goes to Gasol. Green's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Moutier with the ball. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Can't get it to go. Some solid defense from Aldridge. Spurs leading by 20. Leonard on the wing, covered by Beasley. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. For San Antonio, they've made 2 of their previous 3 free throws in today's game. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. And San Antonio has possession. Leonard, and he uses both hands to jam it in.
Kevin, he's definitely making his presence felt here in the first half. He's been very effective so far.
The Nuggets have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Now here's Moutier, guarded by Green. And now it's Green running. He can go all the way. Oh!
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
And that last replay courtesy of Kia.
Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
All alone, throws down the breakaway jam.
Oh, quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
For Denver, they had started out 0 of 1 from the line. This is their only other attempt earlier. A free throw good from Mudiay. And the Nuggets making a change here. Harris is checked in. And good on the second, so he makes them both. San Antonio's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Parker passes to Aldridge. And it's Denver with the rebound.
When he's wide open like that, he'll rarely miss those.
And it's Harris off the drive. The putback and slam dunk by Vucevic.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter. And now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Gasol a screen. Parker kicks to Gasol. And it's good on the assist by Parker. Parker's got 3 assists tonight.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Yeah, high percentage shots are what they are getting in terms of the attempts, and that's just not going to get it done. They've got to figure it out.
And Gallinari kicks to Beasley. It's good from long range. Beasley's got his first 3 points of the game.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Sometimes, for whatever reason, a lot of times you don't know why. It takes a little while to work the knocks out, but it looks like they're putting it together right now.
Vucevic is screen on Green. Harris dishes to Vucevic. That is good. Vucevic has got 8 points in the quarter.
Yeah, that's asking a lot from that defender.
Yeah, it certainly is. I mean, he just doesn't have the size to really be effective in that kind of matchup.
Here's Aldridge, and that one is hammered home.
Boy, that was a thing of beauty by Parker.
Denver's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over.
They've been committing a lot of turnovers, and I imagine that's exactly what they're talking about right now. They need to tighten it up.
A different look for Denver. Fareed comes in for Vucevic, and Jeremy Lamb subbed in for B. Here's Gallinari. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening.
It really is, Clark. The defenders need to do a better job of closing those lanes to the hoop.
Parker passes to Green. Back to Parker. Clock at 6. A floater. And Fareed sends it back. And here we go. Fast break. Moody. That's not as easy as it made it look, guys. You've got to have some skills to pull that baby off.
Well, he's got plenty of those skills necessary.
And you know what? Man. That man can climb a ladder.
The Nuggets trail by 20. With the floater. Here's Lamb. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. It's going to be on David Lee. Denver shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. Free throw drops for Lamb.
At the line for 2.
And Lamb drops him. Both.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Yeah, I don't think it's an accident that aggressiveness correlates with playing better. So the aggressiveness is starting to pay off. The defender was spinning around like an agitator in a washing machine after that crossover.
I think you're right. Looks a little bit dizzy after that one.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
Here's Clark. A three-pointer off the mark. And Denver has possession. It's an 18-point game. Lamb, good.
They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
Just no resistance on the interior.
Parker, right side. Lee sets a screen for Parker. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play chance here. Money's checked in for Moutier. Anderson, he's checked in for San Antonio. Denver's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Feeds to Lamb. And Denver again with the bucket.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
Parker kicks to Lee. A second chance effort. Screen by Lee. Inside. Park down low that time, and he got the 3-second call. And a chance here now to take a look at the teams that are tops in the league in scoring points off turnovers. Number 1, the Spurs.
I think this is one of the reasons this team is where they are right now. They are very opportunistic and aggressive, not just in causing turnovers, but in converting them.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Batum's checked in. So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one. You know, he didn't get to the line in that entire first quarter. But right now, he's showing some aggressiveness out there.
Here's what San Antonio's going with right now. Simmons is checked in, and it's Mills in for Parker. And here's Mills. Down low, here's Anderson. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Flying high and throwing down the hard one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
And really, he does that one as well as anyone. Kev, you're right. That's like his signature move once he goes airborne.
Fareed dishes to Lamb. Now here's Mills. He's covered by Murray. Here's Simmons. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. Simmons got his first bucket of the night.
They're working in closer to the bucket here in the second.
Well, the threes weren't falling early, and sometimes seeing a few easier ones go in can renew that confidence.
To the right side. And so it looks like Denver will retain possession here. There's 42 seconds left in the first half. And Fareed kicks to Murray. 5 on the clock. Nice job coming off that screen. Murray's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. San Antonio leading by 17. There's the screen. Here's Simmons, defended by Batum. And the call will be against David Lee. That's his 4th foul of the contest. The Spurs making a switch here. Gasol's checked in. Denver's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Here's Murray, covered by Mills. Now Murray. Gasol with the rebound.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
And no good trying to get that one. And through the first half of...
Well, David, obviously.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey folks, we hope you've enjoyed the first half. I'm checking out the Spurs. We're only 2.5 games into this series, but it's already looking like they've booked their place in the next round. Up 2 games to none. Just about time for the third quarter to get underway, and we'll see.
And we welcome you back to our coverage of Round 1 in the NBA playoffs. Kawhi Leonard really has his fingerprints all over this one.
And he just went off in those first 2 quarters, guys. He's capable of doing that on a consistent basis as well. So we might see some changes from a defensive standpoint as they try to disrupt his rhythm in the second half.
You know, guys, I think you've got to make some sort of change. I mean, they can't let him continue to torch him up like he has been.
Gallinari sits outside at 3 with Farid at the 4. Moutier out there with Harris. And it's Vucevic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Here's Harris. Got it. Good job in the low post. Harris has got the first points of the second half here for the Nuggets.
Oh, how about the floater there? Nice drop.
They set the pick to the paint. Here's Dedmon. And Kenneth Farid pulls it down.
Oh, tough D on the inside.
It sure was, Greg. No easy access to the basket when that fella's in the middle.
And the call will be against Tony Parker. That is his first foul of the game. Pau Gasol has checked in for the Spurs. Parker with the steal. To the middle. And oh, here we go with Leonard. Nobody back.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And, Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
He got right to the cup using that screen. Harris has got 4 points now in the quarter.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. He gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
San Antonio shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game. The free throw drops for Leonard. Both free throws good from Kawhi Leonard.
Leonard playing extremely well. He has 23 points and 2 steals. Talk about on fire. Nearly everything's going in for him right now.
He's just got that touch, that magic touch right now.
Vucevic the pass to Moutier. Picked by Vucevic. And the foul called on Daniel Green. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Farid outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Out to the right wing. Here's Moutier. That one off the back iron and out. San Antonio leading by 17. And Parker with the basket on the assist from Green. And it's 7 points for Parker.
Yeah, and right when you thought that shot was leaving his hands, he reinvents it.
Time now for an injury report.
Kevin, I got some news from the Spurs head athletic trainer. At this point, he's saying that it looks like a level 1 twisted ankle. A tough break if he were to miss any time as the playoffs are still getting underway. Everyone hopes to be 100% at this time of year, Kevin.
All right, Doris, really appreciate you finding out how he's doing.
And, you know, I know everyone is rooting for him to make a quick and full recovery.
Absolutely. I mean, his teammates want him back out there as much as he wants to be back out there.
And it's Vucevic missing.
Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. It's his first trip to the line.
At the line for your Nuggets.
First free throw is good.
Taking 2 shots.
He hits both from the stripe. Spurs leading by 17. Here's Parker. Another one falls for San Antonio.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
Knocked loose. It's stolen by Green for the finish. Hammers it home to polish off the break.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at either end, steals, fast break buckets, and the other team scrambling to find its game.
Great point. I mean, that aggression has allowed them to just create a lot of havoc, and boy, are they taking advantage.
Oh, and there's the alley-oop, and it's Leonard with the jam.
And the lead is not getting any smaller. Just an incredibly well-rounded performance here on the road.
And how good a feeling is that for this team to dominate the way they did in front of a hostile crowd? That is a satisfying feeling for the victors.
The finish, and he goes right over Kenneth Faried and slams it down.
Just a great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, you know, exploding to the basket like that, Greg, just as soon as that ball was going the other way, that's exactly how you want to do it.
And that was Kia bringing you the close-up on the big-time play. And the call will be against Tony Parker. That'll be his second foul of the game. B's checked in for Faried. No one near Moutier as he lets it go. Drills the three-pointer. Moutier's got 5.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
San Antonio calls timeout.
And, you know, obviously, there's some things out there he does not like and wants to talk it over.
Well, Greg, you've played, and you envision yourself as a coach as well. So, you know, sometimes you need to make some adjustments.
Aldridge a screen. Parker dishes to Aldridge. It's stolen by Moutier. Here's Harris. Oh, and he can't cap off the break.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's cost him.
Parker. Shot is off. The Nuggets have gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. Harris outside. Another 3 for Denver.
There's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes in this defense.
No doubt the defense had better play a little tighter.
Parker kicks to Aldridge. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. Parker's got 6 assists now in the game.
From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
Well, when you knock down jumpers like that, it opens everything else up as well.
Moutier pass to Vucevic. Now here's Moutier. He's got 5, 6 on the shot clock. And it's sent back by Aldridge. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Aldridge. Pocket 2. No good on the quick 3.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
Back to Leonard. Rebounded by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 4 rebounds in this game. Now here's Moutier. He's guarded closely. Passes it to Jokic. Left side, Batum. Takes it from 10. Misses off the left iron.
Well, I think he shouldn't have forced that one. Instead, he should have passed it off.
Nobody near Leonard. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Leonard's got 11 in the second half.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense. You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Gasol a screen. Pass to Aldridge. Baseline J on the way. In it goes for the 8th time in 10 tries.
And that's sort of been the story here today, hasn't it?
Now here's Moutier, guarded by Green. Got a piece of it. Here's Vucevic. Now that we have a moment, let's see who the best passing teams were in the regular season. Number 1, the Spurs. 4th, the Nuggets.
Kevin, I don't really think you can call yourself a good offensive team if you don't get assists. I mean, you have to share the ball. You have to be able to knock down shots consistently. And I think both of these teams did and will continue to be great at setting up the offense in the postseason. Looking at the numbers for Vucevic, he has 11 points, and he's made 3 shots at the foul line.
And you've got to take care of business at the free throw line, not just getting there, but converting.
Catching up on the changes for Denver. Jeremy Lamb's checked in for B, and Money subbed in for Moutier. And stolen by Murray. And the Nuggets pushing it up now. Outside, Batum. To the inside, Vucevic. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist.
just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
Here's Simmons. The shot is off. Great D that time from Batum. Denver's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. "11 feet away. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on this shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Well, the defensive rotations, Greg, have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
And the Spurs making a change here. Anderson's checked in. Here's Simmons, defended by Batum. And that one's good. Simmons got his second bucket of the night. The Nuggets trail by 21. Here's Murray. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face.
The heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
Anderson outside. To the inside. Deflects the pass. Outside, Batum. Now Murray. He has 5. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for San Antonio.
Guys, the passing we've seen from them has been tremendous. Very unselfish.
Yeah, and another thing, they've created a lot of turnovers, but they've also been able to convert when they've got down in transition. Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
And that efficiency, Greg, as you know, so critical when you're looking to overcome a deficit. You got to be close to perfect and can't waste scoring opportunities.
Kenneth Faried, he's checked in for Denver. Murray dishes to Faried. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
Mills with it. Here's the 3. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
Man, that is not an easy shot right there. I mean, he had to get it off over a much taller defender.
Yeah, he needed to add just a little more loft on that one because of the size mismatch, and he did it perfectly.
Screen by Faried. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Lamb. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Mills with it, now guarded by Faried. And Lee with the stuff.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
The Nuggets trail by 21. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And here is Lamb. He has 7. Faried goes in, makes it off the glass. Faried's got 8 points.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were on the interior. They've established their inside presence.
Here's Clark. He kicks it to Mills for 3. Misses.
Your Nuggets dancers. Let's take them back.
And welcome back to the NBA playoffs as we get ready to continue with this round 1 matchup. Here's Mills. On the floor for San Antonio starting the 4th quarter. We've got Mills. David Lee is out there with Oubre. And it's Simmons in at the 2 guard. That's good. Lee's got the first field goal of the 4th quarter here for the Spurs. The Nuggets trail by 21. Here's Murray. Oubre pulls it in.
That's what we call good defense in the paint. Worth its weight in gold.
It absolutely is, and maybe even more than that. I mean, you saw it right there. Without his presence, that's an easy basket.
And they're going to have a hard time climbing back into this game if they continue to defend like that.
And it's Gallinari missing.
Well, one of his issues is he's a player that just does not excel at fighting through contact on his way to the rim.
Mills can't hit.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Now, here is Gallinari. Guarded closely. And Fareed kicks to Gallinari. 5 on the clock. Pulls from the top of the key. Jump shot is good that time. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. The feed to Oubre. Kicks to Clark. Stolen by Fareed. Now Murray. Harris passes to Jokic. Here's Murray up on top. And Fareed kicks to Harris. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Tries from 10. Can't get it to go. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Here's Fareed. He with the block. Here's Clark, guarded by Harris. Clark kicks to Mills. Second chance shot.
Denver foul call. That's his second personal foul.
2.
Shooting for Denver, David Lee. At the line for 2.
He misses the free throw. Vucevic checked in for the Nuggets. Moutier comes in for money. And he sinks the second. The Nuggets have gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one make. Now here's Moutier, guarded by Green. Vucevic, a screen on Parker, and it's Harris off the drive. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Harris has got 9 points here in the second half. Spurs leading by 21. Aldridge a screen. Parker dishes to Aldridge. And it's good on the assist by Parker. 19 points for Aldridge.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Pick by Vucevic. Moutier passes to Vucevic. Gallinari with it. Leonard picks him up. 6 on the shot clock. And Gallinari kicks to Vucevic. And the wing jumper offline.
The right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
A 3 from Leonard. And Kenneth Fareed pulls it down. The Nuggets have gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. Moutier dishes to Gallinari. Moutier passes to Vucevic. And Gallinari kicks to Vucevic. Up and in on the layup.
Well, I tell you what, he's having one of those days where if he takes it, he makes it.
Outside Aldridge. Back to Parker. It's good. With that basket. He's now 5 for 9.
Well, what a smart pass that time by Aldridge.
For Denver, they've gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. Now, here's Moutier, guarded by Green. Fareed, no good.
Well, the effort was there, but he just couldn't quite fight his way through traffic.
And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, he's got to play without fouling.
Pau Gasol is checked in for David Lee. Leonard hits them both. Here's Moutier. Screen by Fareed. Moutier kicks to Fareed. Good for another field goal. Number 5 in the night. 5 for 10 shooting.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Right side Aldridge. Knocked away. Gallinari with the steal. Now here's Moutier. Defense is right there. Gallinari with it. Leonard picks him up. Tries it from 19. Gets some room on the way in, and the bucket's good. Gallinari's got 4 points in the quarter. Spurs leading by 21. Outside Aldridge. To the inside. And it's going to be a 3-second call. Big group substitution here for Denver. For Denver, they've gone 5 of 11 from the field in the fourth quarter. Moutier passed to Beasley. The Nuggets moving the ball around. Ball's knocked loose. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That's his first foul.
And really, he played mistake-free basketball up to that point. That's the only time he's turned it over so far.
Big group substitution here for Denver. Moutier kicks to Gallinari. Shot is off. 80 that time from Leonard.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Another gap in the defense found there, and they've really had their number today.
Now here's Moutier, picked by Vucevic. Harris outside. Knocks down the 3-ball.
Well, he's having a great half here. Exactly the opposite of the first.
San Antonio calls timeout.
Yeah, saw some things that just weren't working for them and wants to make some adjustments.
Yeah, and no reason to wait around to do that, Greg. I mean, might as well make those adjustments right away.
Parker with it. He feeds it to Aldridge. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. 21 points for Aldridge.
I mean, he was great in his last game, Clark, and clearly he has not lost that love and feel.
And stolen by Aldridge. Back to Leonard. Aldridge with a screen on Harris. Leonard dishes to Aldridge, and he comes off the screen and slams it through.
Just Mr. Reliable again here today, Kevin. I mean, they need his points, and he's producing.
Moutier kicks to Gallinari. And out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession.
And really, just a lack of awareness on his part. Just no idea he was right near the line.
San Antonio's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Aldridge a screen. It's Parker with the drive. Can't convert after the good screen.
You know what? You just cannot get much better of a look than that one.
Exactly. I mean, no way you expect him to miss that shot.
Here's Harris from the inbound. Oh, and he misses the dunk. Aldridge against Vucevic. Gasol, no good. Nuggets have gone only 6 of 14 from the field in the fourth. To the paint. And Vucevic throws it down.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help this team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this.
To the middle. Aldridge drives in, and they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
Fellas, that two-hand monster slam was vicious.
I don't think there was anyone, and I mean anyone, that could have stopped him on that one.
I tell you what, I'm glad they didn't try, because somebody might have got their feelings hurt.
He's definitely turned things around in this game. I mean, he was more of a background player in the first half. He's jumped center stage now.
Leonard against Gallinari. On the wing, Green. And there's the pass to Gasol. Makes it off the glass.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular. And game 3 will go in the record books here. Lots of energy out there tonight, and an important win for the Spurs.
And Clark, their hard work on the glass paid off.
You know, they both are excellent rebounding teams. I thought it was a tough battle underneath both ways.
I mean, when you look at the stats, you'll see just how dominant a game this was for Kawhi Leonard. He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
And the foul called on Daniel Green. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Denver with a platoon swap here on the floor. Williams against Anderson. Now here's Williams. Tight defense on him. No good from Lamb. Here's San Antonio now. Out left to the wing. Lets it go with a 3. And he gets it to go.
I don't want to say they're trying to run up the score here, but they do keep adding to the lead.
Well, I know you don't want to say it, but I will, partner. I mean, they're trying to run the score up here. It's plain and simple. They're trying to throw salt all in that wound.
Here's Williams. Anderson with the block. Here's Murray. And he banks in the layup.
Really no better feeling than to go on the road and play this well and get the win.
Yeah, it's always a good win when you play the kind of game they have played tonight. I mean, especially, though, when you get it done on the road. That's a special, special feeling there.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Lamb passes to the natural. Outside for Batum. Clock at 4. The step back jumper is good.
Well, they gave him some room, and he just stepped back and nailed the wide open jumper.
And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. You have to think at this point, up 3-zip. It's only a matter of time now, Greg, until this series is in the books.
Yes, guys, I'm here with Tony Parker, and congratulations on this win. What was working in terms of the team's offensive flow?
I think the ball movement was great tonight, but I think the main thing for us is to play great defense. Defensively, we have to be...
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we have the opportunity to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Kawhi Leonard.
There was nothing they could do to slow him down, Ernie. Man, go into a building on the road and completely control the action like he did, only a few players could do that, Ernie. I'm impressed.
He was dead on from the field tonight, guys. I'd call his performance economical because there was no wasted opportunities. He took advantage of every good look he got. I mean, everything he put up was going in.
And we are still early in the postseason. There's more